Okay, so when we came into the Preveza Marina, we had Katie forward of the helm, and we slowed the boat down and pulled it out of gear to look for a safe place for us to anchor for the night. There were several boats already there, kind of evenly spaced, so we weren't sure where we were going to go. So when we finally chose a spot, it was going to be down at the end of the rest of the boats. So I threw the boat in gear, but little did we know is we had a rope from the dinghy come loose and ultimately got wrapped around the starboard prop. I instantly threw the motor out of gear, right, which was great, but the wind was working against us and pushing us towards the other boats that we were just about to go maneuver away from. And since I only had one motor and it was the port side, I couldn't get the boat corrected and sail straight away or drive straight away. We could only do small arcs, whether it was forwards or backwards. All we were doing with the wind involved is we were floating towards the other boats. Katie's at the front of the boat, so we get her to drop anchor immediately, and she's right on it. Opens the hatch, drops the anchor, hits bottom. We're not in very deep water. We're maybe 3 meters, 2 meters. Yeah, we're maybe 2 meters. And as we're waiting for the anchor to catch, we notice that we can feel the vibration of the anchor dragging. So I tell Katie to pull the anchor back up quickly as she could. She's definitely right on it. While she's doing that, because we're going to try and reset the anchor again, excuse me, I'm already pulling the lines for the jib to try and sail us out of this tight spot that we're getting closer and closer to other boats. Katie drops the anchor again, and as soon as it hits, we can both feel it, and she screams back at me and telling me that the anchor's set, you know? So we both calmed down immediately. Not that it was super crazy, but we just didn't want to hurt anybody else's boat, nor put our boat on land either. So we gave it a few minutes and, calmed down. Then I immediately ran downstairs, grabbed my flippers and mask, and grabbed a knife on my way back out to the stern of the boat, jumped in the water, and when I got underneath the boat, the prop only had one turn of the rope stuck in it, so luckily it was an easy fix. And so one cut and I pulled the rope out and then popped back up, and we then celebrated our 3-day sail that had a couple ups and downs, but it worked out. So
Bing bong. Hello. Good morning.
good morning. A couple little fishermen guys.
Oh, nice. Get some breakfast. So we're gonna get hauled out, and then we're gonna be in the forest of sailboats. Nice. What's the main ingredient in there?
Infant dry salami.
Let me see. It's made out of babies.
Yeah.
We had a little time to kill before we got hauled out, so we pulled down one of the sails, getting it folded up and tucked away below. Then mapping out all the lines all throughout the boat, just in case we forgot what goes where.
B, will you live on a boat with me?
will. I will. That was the worst thing ever.
The haul out was an awesome thing to watch. This giant rolling crane hovers over your boat, then slowly lifts you out of the water as if it were a life-sized arcade claw machine that you win the stuffed animals from. And if that wasn't cool enough, it then drives your boat to the middle of some boat parking lot to set you down on blocks before you can even catch up to the damn thing.
We're trying to find a parking spot.
Are we at the mall?
We got distracted for a second, and this parking lot is way bigger than what I'm used to. The car doesn't have the beep beep thing on it.
We had a few days to roam around while on dry dock. While adventuring, we had a chance to really admire so many cool and beautiful boats that were there as well. And then there's our boat, half taken apart and still looking as beautiful as ever.
Beautiful lunch on our boat. Let's go and see what the fishes are up to. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Yeah, fishy, fishy. All our little boat friends,
How did you get your boat on land?
such as
What did you do while I was sleeping?
our neighbor Scat.
After lunch and a few laughs, we started taking measurements of things we wanted to try and make when we were back in the States. So we measured the area for the new decals, measured and stole the cabin curtains, and also removed the bimini.
This here is the Bimini cricket. This is the aft side. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh, okay. Oh, that fills with water when it rains. Are you full?
Oh, back's tight.
No. Hi. These are very weird looking fish. Got the boat all prepped up, ready to go. Just had some dinner. Kiki meows.
What do you got there?
I'm gonna eat it.
All right, let's see what you got.
What is this?
It's not really an egg. It's what's happening. We have no idea what this is, by the way. We heard it was chocolate. Oh, look, the toys are on the other side. And that means that now the chocolate. What
It
is
smells
it?
good. I don't know. Is it melted? Is it supposed to be like that?
Sure.
Is it goop?
Is it
I
goop?
didn't even check the ingredients, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I probably should have done that. Oops.
Gotta make sure there's no gluten. Or I'll be eating it.
Well, this feels like a malt thing. Do you think I can? I probably can't eat that, huh? Okay.
Looks like Brian's eating it all.
Yeah. Can you get more food?
Let me go ahead and tell you what this is like.
So how did she get back in there?
Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of weird chocolate something down there. Looks like a better version of a Whopper. But way too sweet for Brian. I give it a 25 out of 10 on the sweet scale. And of course I have no more beer.
Oh no!
So Katie didn't get her chocolate, but she did find what? And what?
And a plum. From breakfast.
I'd call that a win, right?
Just don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Use that dude.
What type of stuff?
No, it was on the other side.
It was time to go home. It wasn't something that either one of us really wanted, but we did have things to take care of back home, and we knew that we would be back soon. Katie had a job to quit. I had a tattoo studio to sell. We had an apartment full of things to get rid of, and a few holidays to spend with friends and family before we left on our adventures. Our flight back home has a couple layovers, and one of them is midnight in Geneva, and the whole airport is closed.
How long is our whole?
8 hours.
No,
Or like, oh,
the total time. What is it? 28.
it's 30 hours, and it's an 8-hour layover right now.